Hello?
What are you doing?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Now it just completely shut off.
Oh man, I couldn't get back on the same stream. All right, I just started another one.
You had 200.
Yeah, okay. All right, love you. Yo, sorry about that, you guys. I'm not sure what happened. But now we're back at it, I guess. Doombot 9000 says everything good. Yeah, everything's cool. I just was my camera kind of just took a shit on me, and when I try to close out the program, well, let's see if we could get some of those people back. I think I had 200. Damn, we're up at 200 and we lost them. Let's see what we could get back, but it doesn't matter. We're going to keep it moving. Thank you to everyone who came back. Rob Olivia, Nico, Beanboy, Sonny, David, Little Corona, Chris Jordan, Billy Moon, McTapper, Monkey29 DNA, Chato Pena. Hunter Dream says the figure was almost the death of the live stream. Yeah, I had some technical difficulties there for sure. Nicole Evans is back. What's up, Nicole? You guys think we'll get back to 200 people? I doubt it. It's okay. The real unparalleled universe fans. People always say like I always hear like YouTube guys go, "Oh, I don't like to call my subscribers fans." It's like, "All right." It's like they watch your shit. They like it. It sounds like a fan to me. Okay, so yeah, we're back. We're back. So there was a couple of super chats that came through as I was having some technical difficulties. Elm Street is where it's at, baby says it's I'm not a fan. What's wrong with saying you're a fan? Like I don't get it. Jay Fig says, "Yo, what the fuck happened? Had to put the dishes down." I'm sorry, Jay. I don't know what happened. My camera took a shit on me because of Nico. It was really Nico's fault because he gave me this awesome King Kong figure, and it fell over and hit my camera. So it's okay. We're back at it. It's all good. Sorry about that though. Elm Street is where it's at, baby says we're lovers. Wow, those are strong words. Nico Hodge says tragic. Michael Zapata says, not sure if you mentioned it, but did you get a Hasbro interview? No, I didn't get a Hasbro interview. Oracle says, it's Hasbro. You talked about the leaks. Just Plain Steve says, I have the worst fucking luck when I super chat or donate. No, but I got you right here, Steve. I'm glad that you popped back up. And Toy Chase. Hopefully Toy Chase comes back too. But Just Plain Steve said, with the $10 super chat says, so if the next HasLab project is Galactus, do you think characters like Airwalker, Firelord, and or Frankie Ray Nova will be stretch goals? Coming with a couple of heralds seems like a must. Yes, that would be dope. And there's like no other way that they would give us an Airwalker or whatever. So I think that's a great idea. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Is this all right? So everybody, share this live. Let's try to get some people back in here. Let's try to get back up to 200 in the next hour. I doubt that'll happen, but it's okay. So yeah, Just Plain Steve, your super chat didn't get missed, so it's all good. I hope Toy Chase is here. Toy Chase, are you in the house? Did you make it back over here? I don't want your $5 super chat to go to waste. You know what? I think I know Toy Chase on Instagram. I'm gonna hit him up. Oh, there's a couple toy chases on here. I don't know which one's him. Laserpan says, what happened? I don't know. My camera took a shit and then the whole thing took a shit. Final Boss says, I'm not getting my hopes up for Galactus, though it would probably be my most wanted HasLab. It would be cool for sure. Finkster1229 says, anyone other than MCU collector finding the NECA turtles in disguise at Target? I saw that a lot of people I saw that a lot of people were finding him today, and man, I'm telling you, I went to 7 different Targets today looking for him, and I had no luck. And like MCU collector told me, if it says that if you have the DPCI number and they look at it for you and they tell you that there's -2, then the figures made it there, but they sold already. But if it says 0, chances are that they are still there. So most of the places I went to said 0. And, you know, I would try to tell the people like, oh, you know, it's one of those vendor things. So, like, it's not going to show in your system, but they might have them in the back. And a lot of them would just be like, no, system says 0. And you're just like, ah. There was one place I called at 8 o'clock in the morning. I called them. And, because I heard that they had it, like a coworker's boyfriend actually found them, and she hit me up. She was like, "Oh, they had him in Gilroy." So I called Gilroy and I said, "Like, hey, do you guys have the turtle pack?" And the dude's like, "Oh yeah, I just saw him actually. Let me go see if it's still there." "Oh yeah, it's right here. I got it in my hand." And then he's like, what's the DPCI number just so I can verify that it's the right one? I gave him the number. He's like, "Yup, it's right here." I was like, "Oh cool, can you hold it for me?" He's all, "No, can't hold it for you." I was all, damn, like, really? He's like, "Nah, I can't hold it." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna try to get someone over there like in a half hour. I'm trying to get my wife to go down there. Can you hold it just till then, like a half hour?" And he's like, "No, I mean, if it's here, she could buy it." I was like, "Oh man." So then I hit that one on the way home, and it wasn't there. And the guy, when I got to the that Target, I was like, "Hey," there was a dude in the back, and I was like, "Hey, you know, earlier I talked to a dude, and he said that you guys had the turtle pack, and you know, he had it here in electronics. I asked him to hold it, and he was kind of acting funny. I was hoping maybe he just stashed it here somewhere." And he's like, "No, that was me, and I told you that we didn't have it." I was like, "No, I didn't talk to you. I talked to somebody at 8:30 in the morning." He's like, "Oh, that wasn't me. That must have been Andre." I was like, "All right, did he put it here somewhere?" He just looks like this. Nah, he didn't put it here. I was all, would it be like in a drawer or something? And he just looks at the counter and he goes, "Well, no, it'd be right there." And it's not there, so no. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And that was it. It was pretty good. It was good stuff. Good times today at Target. But I went to 7 damn Targets. One Target I went to twice. I was going in a big old circle and I forgot that I already went there. No, I'm just kidding. Urkel says that was straight up a sitcom sketch. It was pretty funny, but yeah, the guy, yeah, the one guy, you talked to me. No, I didn't. He's like, "Okay, well, it's not here, so there you go." Credit to my local Target though, because I kind of explained. There was this one dude, he was acting kind of funny, and like, I was like, "Oh, can you search something for me?" And then he just like got all close and he's like holding his thing. I was like, "Oh," so I start saying the number. He's all, and he's like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, well, I don't know. Like, I'm looking for this." And I explained to him, and he walks over to the turtle stuff, and I'm like, "All right, like, I already looked here, but you know, this is what I heard. Like, they might be in the back." Credit to this dude, he did go in the back and check. He was, and I think he really looked. So maybe my store just didn't have it. Batforce Grum says Andre gets blocked. We're blocking Andre's ass for sure, man. I'm gonna call fucking Andre tomorrow. J Fig says, "Damn, he did you dirty." Yeah, he did. It sucks because he was like, I have it right here in my hands, but nah, I can't hold it for you." So you're holding it, but you won't hold it longer? Or is that what you're saying? Anthony C says, apparently Flint and Lady J are also coming out at Target. I haven't been able to find them. Yeah, they They are coming out. I've seen people find them. I have mine on my way. I think I'm going to get them tomorrow. Elm Street is where it's at. Baby says he probably wanted to make a quick buck, Wade. Do you think that people can make money off those figures though? Because they're so expensive. It's gonna be hard to like, what people like. I wouldn't pay double for that set. That's just way too much. Prime to the First says you should have kept him on the phone for 30 minutes. No, but so that Target was closer to my house. That Target was is like 20 minutes from my house, but it was about 40 minutes from where I was at, which was at my job, which I couldn't just leave my work and run to a Target 40 minutes away. But I was hoping if he'd hold it, I'd grab it on my way back. I mean on my way home, or I could ask my wife to get it like after she gets up and stuff. But then so as soon as I got off the phone with him, I called my wife. She didn't even answer the phone. It rang once. She just hung that shit up. I was like, oh shit, probably sleeping still. And then, but when she did get up, she's like, oh, we can't because we got to do Spanish class and all that shit. So Wheels for Lake says, I'll message you if I find them. It sounds like in your neck of the woods, they're already gone. Pablo says, dude, people are paying $400 on eBay for them. That's insane. Yeah, I would not pay that much. I would, honestly, I mean, the most I would pay for them is $150. I wouldn't pay more than $150. I know they retail for like $129 or something. You know, so $20 for the hassle. I mean, I guess if shipping came out to more than that, then I would obviously pay the shipping. But, you know, like I wouldn't, I'm not going to pay scalper prices for that. No way. Alex Rising says, are you getting MODOK? I am getting MODOK. George Stalker says, Unparalleled Universe, 30 minutes of sagging. Can you hold it? You motherfucker, you. I think, I don't know what you're saying. Elm Street is where it's at, baby says, yo, if I find that set here, Wade, I will hit you up quick. And I'll go take a look for it tomorrow. Hey, thanks, Jose. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, J Figs. You know what? That might have been reasonable actually. He says next time tell the employee I'll shoot you a dub. Well, not a dub. Wait, what's a dub? That's 20, right? Yeah, 20. Urkel says, are you getting the new classified figures? Yeah, I should have Lady J and Flint like tomorrow or Thursday. Jared says, all I'm getting is burned out from not finding anything in stock. It's definitely exhausting, man. When I hit these 7 targets, I was like, I never want to step into a target again. Nico Hodge says, I pull the dub trick every once in a while. You do it to Target employees? Do they work? I mean, does it work on them? Andy Davis says, I call Target, I call Target December 31st and a guy confirmed that he had 2 Vipers in the back and 1 on the shelf, but they were street dated and he couldn't hold them. The next day, I go in the next day and the girl said they never made it at all. Trash. Yeah, that's weak. Max Ugarte says, did Wade freeze? Yeah, I froze on the last stream. This is a Tuesday stream 2.0. I feel bad Toy Chase didn't make it back. Gundam Prime says, for some reason, my 99-cent store has the new wave of Marvel Legends. It's very good. JFig says, I called today. So today I called a Target and an employee held all the Cobra infantry for me and let me pick out which ones I wanted. Nice. Yeah, sometimes it works that way, man. I remember when I think the Warlock wave came out. Marvel Legends Warlock wave. That same Target held the whole way for me, like the whole day. I called them. Oh, Toy Chase, what's up, man? I wanted to make sure you were here while I read your super chat. He says, "What's up, people? Listening while driving from home. Shout out to Wade and the rest of the Tuesday crew." Hell yeah. Sorry. I missed it on the last stream there. Yeah, but every now and then, Jay, it works out like that. You know, sometimes people are cool for sure. All right, so we're back up to like 150 almost. That's cool. It would be nice to get back up to 200. Where did those other 50 people go? Oh, how many dislikes does this video have? 796 Studios says, "Oh, here you guys are. I was still waiting on the other stream. Like y'all are quiet." Hey, if there's anyone in that other stream, tell them to come to this stream. Oh, I was gonna try to go look. It's alright. Fuck that. Goji King 54 says 3 so far. Oh shit. Okay. MCU Collector says, "Is this a different one?" Yeah, my bad. My last one got it got messed up, so I had to restart. But it's okay. We got most of the people back. I was at about 200 people on the last one. Now it's at 150. So that's not too bad. Thumbnail kind of sucks though. I'm gonna delete the last one. Bat Force Grump says, "I put a dislike on the stream because I'm a hater." No, that's cool, man. Really though, the hate is running rampant in the toy community. Adam Gonzalez says, "I like the thumbnails." Brad Harper says, "Damn, 7 targets and you found nothing? That's frustrating." It is frustrating. But you know what? I guess it's part of toy collecting, I guess. Like, it sucks and everything, but I don't know. I was very upset for sure. I was just like, man, this sucks. And then MCU Collector, like yeah, MCU Collector, like yesterday. So yesterday, MCU Collector found it kind of close by, not crazy close by, but you know, local, I guess you could say. So then I ran to my local Target real quick, like not. Oh shit! Check this out. I ran to my local Target 9:30 at night. Went there. They said that they looked, but who knows if they did? Whatever. But it wasn't there. But on the way home, I jumped in my car, and this shit was crazy. I jumped in my car, and I was leaving, and I didn't put my seatbelt on because my Target is so close. It's stupid. I should always put my seatbelt on, but I didn't think about it. I was kind of distracted. I was like, damn. You know, what targets can I hit tomorrow? I'll see if the wife can go real quick, whatever. So I just got, but anyways, I was driving, and this motherfucker got in my lane and just started like pulling right at me like hella fast, and I was like, oh shit. So I tried to go to the right, and he followed me to the right. Then I tried to go left, and he kind of went like this for a minute. Then he like, when we got close, he kind of went to the side and went into the other lane. That shit was scary. And I was thinking, damn, I didn't have my seatbelt on. That's fucking stupid. Elm Street is where it's at, baby says, "You willing to die for the turtles?" No, no, no. But I just didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. I'm sorry. I just jumped. I've been bad about that lately. But I was scared though, cause like J Fig says, "Dude, play chicken with you." I guess he did, man. But I was just thinking like, that's not cool, you know? Cause like, what if he didn't know? I could have been some old lady. I could have been some like a dude with a car full of kids. You never know. Sounds like a crazed fan who wanted to pick, says Sunny Channel. I don't take pictures with fans. You know what I mean? Like, fans don't deserve pictures. I mean, if they want to pay, I'll take a picture with them. But otherwise, I don't do it. Laserpan says, "You should have pulled out your 9 and bust a cat." Batforce Grump says, "Andre tried to get you in the streets." No, that was before the great Andre debacle. But Andre, I got beef with all the Andres. Elm Street is where it's at, baby says, "Should have pulled out the drip on him." Yvonne Freya says, "Fans take pictures of him." Yeah, like a Bigfoot in the wild. Oh yeah, yeah. Natalie says, "And before you left, junior assistant says, you're going late, so you better be careful." Yeah, she said but she said all ominous because I think she was mad that I was going. So she was like, you better." She was sitting down. I think her and the senior assistant were reading or something or eating or some shit. But I put my sweater on. I was like, "Hey, I'm running to Target real quick." And then she looks up. She's like, "You better be careful leaving so late at night." I said, Okay. Creepy. Yeah, she's creepy. She's a creepy little kid. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully she's watching. Batforce Grump says, was she wearing the Grogu hood? No, this was hoodless. This was all windows to the soul. Like, you better be careful driving at night. And I was like, I hope they have these damn turtles. Rolando Ramos says, what's your favorite Spider-Man action figure? And he asked about 50 times. It's probably the Mafex Spider-Man. Final Boss says, we're at 166, almost back, baby. Let's get back to 200 by the end of the night here. Yo, what's up, Rick? Arwitz Toys, Rick says, should have had Unparalleled park the whip and pull the blick on him. No, packing the Mac in the back of the act. Hey, I was packing the Mac in the back of the act. Tim Birch says, you have the Mafex Boba Fett. It's perfect. Nah, I don't agree with you. I don't think it's perfect. I think it's nice. Andrew JLA Boy says, oh, we're at 170, baby. Hell yeah. Andrew JLA Boy says, let's talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Invincible. Unfortunately, I did not watch Invincible. I apologize for that. I did not have time to watch it. Hey, the Rambling Mahoney. What's up, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for stopping by. Rambling Mahoney with the $5 super chat says, I hope all is well, Wade. Thoughts on the new MEZCO Wolverine? All the accessories and base sold me. Yeah, same here. But I would have, it's Wolverine. I would have bought it regardless. But yeah, I think it looks good. I can't wait for all those. It's going to be cool to take some pictures with that Sentinel base and maybe match it up with other Sentinel bases. You know, from like Beast Kingdom or Toy Biz or whatever. Hey, what's up, Scott? Scott says, do you believe there's such thing as a perfect figure? Nah, I don't know if I've ever held a figure and thought to myself like, wow, this is perfect. But, you know, there's a lot of good ones for sure. Like, I would say that Mafex Spider-Man is close to perfect, but then, like, you know, his diaper waist looks a little funny. The color is funny. The new, that new James from Soda Toys, that thing's pretty damn, that's close. It's pretty damn close to perfect. Can't think of any flaws. Tim Birch, I'm sorry, not Tim Birch, but he says, no, Thirsty for Chicken says, Wade, the Streamlabs link. Oh yeah, I mentioned it last time, didn't mention it this time, but feel free to use the Streamlabs link if you guys want to do donations and shit like that, because YouTube takes a huge chunk out of super chats. But whatever you guys want to do. Rambling Mahoney says, I think you'll look badass with the new Diamond Select Hulk. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Scott Akers says, what about a figure that has no flaws? Yeah, so like a figure that has no flaws. So is that how we're defining perfect? If we say this figure has no flaws, therefore it's perfect. But even if a figure doesn't have flaws, doesn't mean that it can't be better, right? So, or is perfect. How are we defining perfect? Are we saying it's perfect, it can't get any better? Or it's perfect, it has no flaws? Oh, Roman Empire says, what do you like more, James or Peter B? Oh, dude, don't stress me out with questions like that. That's a tough one. Oh, got a new channel member. The assistant says, Figura 2 says, well, or is welcome to the unparalleled community. Thank you, sir. Elm Street is where it's at, baby. Says, just answer the question, Wade. Reading into it too much. We have to talk. We have to talk about the, you know, the philosophical impact of a question like that, you know? I'm sure there are perfect figures. Like, I don't know if I could find one right off. I don't know. Oh shit. Hankin says Animal Warriors of the Kingdom is at 198,000. Holy shit, good for him. I plan to have him back on towards the end of the month when the stream, I mean when his campaign ends, but I might have to see if Robo's cool with him crashing it with us for just a little part of it, you know. Inhale Farts with the $5 super chat says that Odious figure looks like it's going to be pretty close to perfect. I don't know if what the hell was that? I don't know if it's going to be perfect, you know? I mean, I hope it comes out really good. That's all I know. Speaking of the Odious figure, so I sent the files to a 3D print shop to give me like a good copy and things like that. And they actually finished printing it and shipped it. So I should have it by Saturday. Maybe I'll do like a live stream on Saturday showing off. Or maybe that'll be like for channel members only. A channel members live stream where I just show off the Odious assembled. Or like open it up and assemble it. That'd be fun, huh? Or should I do that for channel members or for everybody? Let me know. No, Aaron says I just found. I'm sorry. No, my bad. Aaron, I'm happy for you. He says, Aaron, I just found the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Disguise in store. Damn it. I'm happy for you, but I'm also very jealous. Oh, that's right. You said, the wife says, you said you were showing only members Odious updates. That's right. That's true. Okay. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hank. So maybe it'll be Sunday. Hankin says you're live streaming with High School Creations on Saturday. That is true. So maybe a Sunday morning. It'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday streams, baby. I'm on it. Plastic Addict says content for channel members. Nah, that can't be true. I promised Odious updates to all the channel members. Whatever I said on the description of those things, forget that. Just whatever. Remember what I said that one time. Prescribed Drone says, out unparalleled. I love the Legends Fox Deadpool, but Noda Toys is welcome to make a cloth Wade all day. Hell yeah! How about a Wade in like boxers? That would be cool. Prime to the First says that stream should be a good one. Can't wait for it. Mike is a wizard. Yeah, Mike is a really talented dude. I'm very jealous of him too. Artwit's Toys says, Artwit Toys says, so many streams. He's in your dreams, baby. 796 Studio says, oh snap, Friday through Sunday, I'm gonna cancel plans with my lady now. No, have your lady sit in. Like, oh, let's watch this fucking nerd talk some bullshit. Pablo says, how's the last order of Odious heads coming along, bro? It's moving along, but it's slow. It's a slow process. Like I said, I have about 80 left to do. Batforce Grump says, don't cross streams. I don't understand. What does that mean? Final boss, yes. Tim Birch, I'm going to call Andre tomorrow. I'm still laughing. MCU Collector says Ghostbusters reference. No, I know it's a Ghostbusters reference, but also doesn't it have to do with peeing? Like if you're peeing with your friends? Like don't cross urine streams? I thought it had something to do with that too. Pablo says, wow, you got a large order after you made that your last ones. Yeah, that was stupid. I mean, that was like a genius marketing plan, but it was dumb. Kettle corn. My bad. Kettle corn. Safe word, baby. Oh, stop being weird. My bad. Hey, I've gone a couple weeks without saying any weird shit. You got to give me a pass on that one. Eddie. Velasquez. Welcome to the Unparalleled community, baby. Yeah. Matt R says, Matt R says, you pee with your friends, Wade? Now I understand why you don't have a lot of friends. Yeah, my last friend, I was like, hey, what's up, man? You trying to take a piss real quick? Toy Chase, home at last. Awesome. I'm glad you got home safe. Madness says, peeing with friends is something that anime fans do. Thirsty for Chicken says, I wanted to say that last Friday stream was so nice and wholesome and extremely enjoyable. It proves that it doesn't have to be weird to be a good one. Yeah, I agree. And I had fun having Bill on, and I look forward to less weird streams in the future. But it's kind of cool because like the weirdness is an underlying monster that lies beneath that you guys are all aware of. But like new people will come along and they won't know. And then you guys will be like the inner circle that like kind of know what's going on. Like this motherfucker pees with his friends and haunted spoons and, you know, dragons and shit like that. And new people will come along, they'll have no idea. They'll just think I'm a regular guy. It'll be awesome. Grump says, here we go. Where's Adam Van Wickler? Oven Mitten Boy says, yo, what up, Wade? I just got here. How you doing, man? I'm doing good. How are you? J-Fig says, Nicole, sorry you're the only girl here. My wife is here too, Jay. It's very disrespectful. Adam Gonzalez says, who's your guest this Friday? DGDX Studios. No one thinks you're a regular guy, Wade. I am. Just normal. Just a normal dude. J-Fig says, your wife knows you. It doesn't count. Nicole Evans knows enough. She's been here enough to know what's going on. Hey, look at... Oh. She knows what's going on. Haunter Dream says, I've never heard someone saying peeing with friends so casually before. Yeah, Mario says he just did the stop motion for the Build-A-Bear wave. Yeah, dude, he was so pumped up about that. So, he actually hit me up. Like I've been wanting to have him come back on. I should watch Spider-Man before he does though, but I don't think I'll have time. I've been wanting to have him come back on because he had a good time last time, and he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to come back." And you know, I respect his craft. I respect him as a fucking man. He's a good dude. So like, he hit me up like a couple weeks ago. He's like, "Oh, I got something cool going on. You know, how about like, can I come back on mid-April? Like, that, I got something cool. I can't tell you anything at all, but I got something cool. Like, it might make sense." I was like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds good." The Josh we deserve says, Wade, you hyped for Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 5? Yeah, hell yeah. Anthony C says, he will kill it when he does a video involving HasLab Sentinel. Yes, they should get him. Oh, we're at 189 right now. We only need 11 more people to get back to where we were before the stream crashed. Or before I fucked it up. It didn't really crash. I just clicked something. But, yeah, they should have DGDX Studios do everything all the time. They should hire him. He killed that shit. I keep grabbing this. I don't know why. What's up, mijos? Hey, what's up, Aniv? How you doing, man? 190, baby. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so you guys. Oh, Joe figured it out. Says, gotta bounce. Have a good night, everyone. Damn. All right, Joe. Have a good weekend. Yeah, he killed it. Yvonne Frias says, yeah, he should be their main stop motion animator. The video was super cool. It was. Everything he does is super cool. Plastiatrical says, peeing with Wade, next top unparalleled member tier. Mr. JX says, good night, Wade. See ya later, man. Have a good week. All right, so yeah, let's talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's been a couple of days, so I think we're good on spoilers, right? So I did bring the Chewbacca hat today, just so we know that we're talking about uh the new Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode. There's a spoiler Chewbacca hat. Oh shit, we're down to 186. Damn. Nicole Evans, top tier member gets a pee with Wade. No one's peeing with Wade. Nobody. You guys aren't my friends. Oh, Andy Davis says, all right, peace, y'all. Hey, but can you at least stay signed into you? Just mute it. We need to get back to 200. MCU Collector says, wait, what's the hat about? Usually I put the hat on if we're going to talk spoilers about something. All right, so what did you guys think of the last episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier? I think that every freaking second of it was awesome from the very beginning. When I woke up in the morning, I just saw everybody talking about how amazing it was, and I was like, how can it be that good? You know, like what the fuck? So I started watching it, and I was like, oh yeah, like right from the jump, it's just like tense. Just everything about it is super good. It carried on like a lot of the good stuff that they had the last episode. It carried into this episode, like all the cool stuff with Zemo. Yeah, Plastiardo says Zemo is gold. He is. Zemo is badass. So like, I keep hearing things about the Thunderbolts. And I don't know, I think it was with Bill, I was talking about how they can't just do like a government funded team and call it the Thunderbolts, because that is not Thunderbolts. I mean, it's what Thunderbolts became, but originally the Thunderbolts was a bunch of heroes or a bunch of villains pretending to be heroes. I think they could play that off. They could do that with Zemo, I think. Have Zemo pretend like he wants to be, like, I think he's kind of doing that now. He's pretending like he wants to help them. But I think he's going to screw him in the end, and I can't wait. Laserpants says, seriously, I find the show boring and dumb. Laserpants, I get the sense that you're getting too old for all this nerd shit, man. Not that's not a diss to your joke, but you seem very like about everything. That's not a diss. I'm not dissing you. It sounds like a diss, but you're very like condescending towards everything, like, and then you just make jokes about everything. It's like you don't seem to really enjoy anything. I find it boring. Laserpants says, that's not a joke. I probably am getting too old. Yeah, you know how like, cause you could tell when somebody is into something. All right, my bad. My bad, Laserpants. You could tell when someone's into something, and sometimes. No, I'll stop. My bad, Laserpants. I wasn't trying to shit on you. It just seems like maybe you're not into the Winter Soldier show. No, but I think kettle corn. No, but I think it was an awesome episode. I love the conversation between it's all love, Laserpants. Yeah, for sure. Pantalones. I love the conversation between Falcon and Carly. I think that was really dope. Urkel says it was Carly's fault. Oh, that dude, hey, that dude snitched, right? Like, that dude snitched at the last second, huh? He's all, it wasn't me. But what else was he supposed to do? Laserpants, what, if you're still around, if you didn't get offended and stomp off, what did you think about, that, like, John Walker? You don't like John Walker? Retro Drago 2 says Zemo, or the girl, I forgot her name, is going to be the mastermind behind everything. Oh yeah, Goji King 54 says Bucky's flashback in Wakanda was awesome as hell. Yeah, for sure. Laserpants says he's fine. Okay, so you're just not that into it, huh? It's all good. No, I think John Walker's like very like super interesting. I like that he's such like a weak-willed individual, you know. He's so like hung up on his pride. He was all sad that he got his ass whooped by like some non-superpowered people, and then he went, you know, he took the serum and just fucking flashed, because it's like, you know what, I kind of hope that Lamar is alive still, and then John Walker has to live with him doing that crazy shit when his friend survived. Like, it was like an obvious overreaction. He didn't even stay there to make sure that his friend was cool. He just went straight to having a reason to kill somebody. I think that would be interesting. Wheels for Legs says Sharon is the power broker. Elm Street is where it's at, baby says, bro, it's the MCU. Lamar is alive. We'll see. We'll see. I think it would be a better story if Lamar was alive and John, and maybe like he's disgusted in John Walker for doing that, or whatever. Batforce Grump says, how the hell was Lamar running around without a helmet? That was dumb. Yeah, that wasn't a good choice for sure. But I got the sense that he died when she punched him. Not so much him hitting his head against the pillar. And it says, John is that guy who waits for any reason whatsoever to kill someone. Yeah. The Sunny Channel says, or John Walker gave Lamar the serum. Yeah, but then that whole, like, rage killing was, the whole thing was, like, just to play. Like, what would be the point of that rage killing then? Just to kill that dude? Like, he could have found a more sensible way to kill somebody for fun if he wanted to. Nico Hodge says, also the spine against the pillar. Yeah, it was probably a bad combination, but I felt like he was dead as soon as she punched him. She punched the shit out of him. Toy Chase says, Sharon is no joke, but Zemo is stealing the show. Stefan says, in the comics, he never wore a helmet. Yeah, but I mean, this is different. I don't know. I guess it's not. Just Plain Steve says, I don't think a helmet would have helped. Yeah, I don't think so either. Kissed by Fire says, that punch would have caved in his chest and the pillar would have broken his spine surely. Yeah, it seems like that's what happened. Retro Drago 2 says they gave Lamar a little baby pistol. They could have gave him an AR. Well, I don't think it would have mattered, right? Greg Rosenberger says, I like the theory that Thunderbolt Ross is the power broker. Yeah, but why though? I mean, not why do you like it, but why would it make sense that he was a power... Oh! J-Fig says Lamar is really Agatha. So I feel like Agatha could be a Thunderbolts member. Like they could be like, oh, she's the Scarlet Witch. She's a Scarlet Witch, or she's like Wanda Maximoff, and like that's a character. Like I was trying to think of other characters that exist in the MCU that could make sense to like trick the public into thinking they're heroes. I think she could be one, because Wanda is the one like who looked bad in that situation. Hankin says the Dora Milaje were dope as hell. Yeah, they were crazy. Nico Hodge says John letting Lamar go ahead without him tells me everything you need to know about him. Clockwork Orgy says Agatha turns into Songbird. Nah, I don't like that. Songbird is her own character, but Agatha could be a character like, because the Thunderbolts. I mean, like obviously they're not gonna do the core members of the Thunderbolts, because there's no Songbird, there's no Fixer, there's no Atlas, there's no Mach 1 in the thing right now. I mean, in the MCU right now. So you would have to take Zemo and other characters that can trick the rest of the world into thinking they're heroes. Like I think Batroc the Leaper can trick people into thinking that he's like a Hawkeye type guy. U.S. Agent probably could trick the world into thinking that he's Cap, or a version of Captain America. Or, there's like this whole other side of it. Like, crazy shit happens in the world now, and there's a lot of people that come out and defend it. I'm sure in the show's case, there's going to be a lot of people that come out and defend John Walker. And maybe that'll be like, that's this side of America's Captain America kind of thing. I don't know. Interesting stuff, though. Clockwork Orgy says, might as well not call it the Thunderbolts without the proper team. Urkel says U.S. agent won't trick him though. But Clockwork Orgy says just call it Dark Avengers. But that's what the Thunderbolts were. The first set of Thunderbolts were pretty much the Dark Avengers. The Avengers were gone because of Onslaught. And then Zemo got all these characters, or these people. He put them all together and created the Thunderbolts. But they were actually bad guys. That's what Dark Avengers is pretty much. Adam Gonzalez says, I don't think one punch like that would kill someone like that. So I guess he broke his spine. A regular person could punch another regular person in the chest and kill him. You know what? They could have done Thunderbolts if there was more villains. They could have done Thunderbolts after the snap. Oreo Omega says, how would you feel if Bucky and Sam shared the shield? It just seems senseless. I'm a little bit more okay with Sam having the shield now, because they're kind of writing it in a way that I think is interesting. And like John Walker, when he did that, he disrespected the shield so much so where it's like, I get it if Sam was like, nah, I should have held that shit. Because like, it's one thing to like not have to attach yourself to your dead friend's identity, but it's a whole nother thing to have someone blatantly disrespect the whole idea of it. So like, that's kind of where he's at. So I kind of get it. But Paynaps is gonna say shoulders back, chin up. I don't like the idea of them sharing the shield. But like, I'm a little bit more okay with Falcon having it now. I still prefer that Bucky end up with it though. Yelena for sure. Yeah, she could be a Thunderbolt. Who else could be the Thunderbolts? Sprunt says that last shot with the blood on the shield had the Mrs. gasp, and she isn't a comic book person. That shit was crazy. Christian says, bruh, they killed his boy. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are going to be okay with what he did, so I get it. That's why I would really like if his boy survived. Chamba says Ghost. Yeah, Ghost would be cool, because Ghost was actually a part of the Thunderbolts for quite a long time. But what's her I haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. Is she more like an anti-hero, or is she just a villain? Urkel says, honestly prefer the Luke Cage Thunderbolts than the old Thunderbolts. Yeah, I like the Luke Cage Thunderbolts as well. I think that was a really cool book. But it was awesome. It was a very good book. A lot of cool characters, lots of cool different things. But it was the Suicide Squad. It wasn't Thunderbolts. It was Suicide Squad. But it was still cool. Okay, Ghost just wanted to survive. All right. Misunderstood villain. Okay, cool. Oreo Omega says Zemo, Batroc, Sharon, Vulture, and Agatha. That's the Thunderbolts team right there. That's pretty strong. Because like they could come out, like Zemo could come out dressed as Citizen V or some hero or something, and then be like, and this is the new team that's gonna protect America. We got Batroc the Leaper, master martial artist. George Stalker says maybe bring Ultron and have him be Mach 1. Oh, but Mach 1 wasn't a robot though. Nicole Evans says, yeah, Steve wouldn't have done that. John doesn't deserve the shield. Yeah, no, I agree, for sure. He doesn't deserve the shield. Sprunt says Sam is the only one who is still kind of heroic and doesn't have a tainted past now. Bucky is an assassin and Walker killed a guy. It's checking people off till only Sam is left to carry the mantle. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, the white vision for Thunderbolts? Yeah, we have the vision. That would be cool. Brad Harper says, wouldn't Baron Zemo assembling his own team go against his own philosophy against superheroes? Is he against all superheroes or just super soldiers in particular? Payson says, Bucky always had a past, but he can still be Cap. I only like the idea of Bucky becoming Cap if it's like it was in the comics, where it's like Steve is like, help my brother here, he's all fucked up, this will help him. Aniv says, spoiler alert, Sam will be killed off to push Bucky's narrative. I don't like that at all. I hope that's not true. That can't be true. That would be some bullshit. Nicole Evans says Bucky is too dark to be Cap. But like, okay, so do the people who say that, have you guys read like Captain America books at all? Cause like, I'm not trying to diss you, but I'm just saying like Cap, I mean, it's not just about the shield, you know? It's not just about that. Like it's not just about the legacy of the shield. That's why Cap was so easy, so like quick to disregard it if it went against his morals. He did that several times. Wheels for Legs says, what about Bucky going back to Wakanda and taking up the mantle of Black Panther White Wolf? No, hell no. I mean, him being the White Wolf is fine, but he can't be the Black Panther. Urkel says, thing is this is a show, so obviously Falcon keeps it so people who watch the movie can connect Endgame to the new movies without watching the show. Aniv says, Bucky was a gangster Cap, my personal favorite version. The White Panther. Nah, fuck that. JFig says, I want a new Black Panther movie. Yeah, I do too, man. I don't know how far they got into part 2, but damn. Like seeing the Dora Milaje pop up and just wreck shit just makes me want to go, damn. We need more of this, you know, because I wasn't crazy about the first Black Panther movie. Like, it's cool, but I wasn't crazy about it. I feel like they could do a little bit more. What? Oreo Mega says, have you seen the leaked promo art for the What If show regarding the Guardians of the Multiverse? No, I haven't. That sounds crazy, though. Hankin says Bucky and Sam can share the shield as a team and use it as a weapon in tandem. He wants them to cross streams with it, huh? Elm Street is where it's at, baby says, there's rumors already going around. Ryan Coogler, the director, is recasting Black Panther. Interesting. I mean, hey, man, that's going to be tough, though, because Chadwick Boseman was so good. He was so good as Black Panther. So that's going to be tough. Like, you gotta kill that shit, and you have to respect Chadwick Boseman's legacy, you know? So that's a tough one. But he's such a cool character. You can't just leave him. You can't just leave him, you know? I mean, there's been several cases where an actor dies and people, like a new actor will come through and fill the void. And it's usually pretty seamless. The one that I could think of is from Harry Potter. I think his name was Richard Harris. Died after the second one, and then they brought the other dude on. And in my mind, I'd see them the same. Like when I watch the second and the third one, I go, oh yeah, they're different people. But like, if I watch them back to back, you know. But when I finish the series and think back, I don't separate them. They're all the same. So who could be a good Black Panther? Oh shit! Wheels for Leg says Denzel Washington's son is the new Black Panther. What's his name? David Denzel Washington or David Washington? David John Washington? Inhale Fart says just have him keep the mask on for the entire movie, and at the end, use unused Chadwick Boseman footage. No, that's weak. You can't do that. Maximo says Jaden Smith. Batforce Grump says they should get a new actor. No disrespect to Chadwick. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad they waited. You know, they waited respectfully. Man, the whole black dude. But oh man, it's crazy because Chadwick Boseman, like Black Panther's a fictional character, you know. But Chadwick Boseman became synonymous with it. Like kids see him and go, "That's Black Panther." Like no question about it. Like at Disneyland, there's a really cool mural of Chadwick Boseman, and it's Chadwick Boseman doing his thing, the Wakanda Forever next to a little kid. But it was like him doing a press tour, and it was like an iconic picture. They recreated it, but like people go up and see that mural and like. It's one and the same. They see Black Panther, they see Chadwick Boseman. People go, Black Panther died when Chadwick Boseman died. That's just crazy. He became an icon. But the crazy shit was like it became stronger because he passed away, but he was already like iconic. Chamba, I'm not into that idea, but Chamba says bring in T'Challa from the multiverse. He looks different for a reason. Nah, I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I mean, it gives a good reason. It gives a good excuse as to why he would look different, but nah, I don't like it. Like, we don't need to make up an excuse. Like, everybody knows the actor passed away, and it was very unfortunate, you know? But, like, they should just come up with somebody else. Oreo Mega says, it's not like how RDJ became synonymous with Iron Man. Chadwick did a great job, but I don't believe the character should be shelved because his unfortunate passing. I agree. I totally agree. Chamba says, it's one reason. I mean, honestly, it's tricky. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's... If they felt that they had to describe why he looked different, then yeah, that's definitely an avenue. Arwood's Toy says, Denzel should just... Denzel should just me BP. Okay, all right. Oh wait, are you saying Denzel should just be Black Panther? Okay, all right, okay. So what you're saying is you want me to wear a suit, huh? That's what you're saying, right? Yeah, that's good. Retro Drago 2 says, "Oh shit, one more person. We're back to 200. We're back to 200. Very nice, very nice." The Josh we deserve say people are stupid. They sent death threats to both Wyatt and Elizabeth. Wyatt just for being John Walker, and Elizabeth for not posting anything about Chadwick's death. Yeah, people are crazy. People are crazy as a motherfucker, man. I swear. That shit. You guys are coming up with too crazy of situations, like voice actor never take off his helmet, reuse old footage to helmet. No, it's okay. It could just be recast. Like, I don't think it's disrespectful. Urkel says Wyatt is such a good walker, though. He is. If people are sending him death threats, they're just crazy. They're insane because he is killing that shit. I even when I didn't like what they were doing with the like second episode, I'm always crying about the second episode because I didn't necessarily like what they were doing with him. I felt like he was too nice and too likable, but it serviced his character later because now he's so dislikable. He's killing it. J Fig says, can't M'Baku be Black Panther? Yeah, but then why? They would have to explain it. But that would kill his character too, because a big part of his character is him being jealous of Black Panther. Yeah, Dimas Yoga says, Wyatt is an awesome walker. And if we kind of hate Walker, he done the job right. For sure. Dressing? What are you guys talking about? Oh. Yo, later, Jose. Take care, man. Have a nice week. We're going to get out of here in about 15 minutes. Whoa. Roan6751 says, no, someone else. John David is terrible. Senor Calamardo 17 says, love your vids. Hey, thank you. JFig says they can't do Shuri because the actress has gone crazy on social media. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. I haven't followed that aspect of it, but I don't know. We don't need I think they need to just keep I think they just need to recast Black Panther and go forward from there. Maybe they could do Shuri later on down the road when that story kind of develops, but as it is right now, T'Challa's story didn't really finish. I think they just need to recast somebody that would that could respectfully take on the mantle. Like, it's heavy, you know, but it's tough. So I mean, that's the only way to go from a storytelling aspect. If they just want to forget about it and just not do Black Panther, which would be a huge disservice to the character and does nothing really for the actor. So I mean, I don't know. Inhale Fart says T'Chaka prequel. Yeah, that you've said that 100 times in here, and it's like, fine, but what does that have to do with T'Challa? Like, I'm not saying like we need a Black Panther community movie. I'm saying we need to see more of T'Challa's story. No, Urkel says, what if they CGI'd his face for the last movie like Paul Walker? No. He's this guy. Black Panther, it's Black Panther's the star of it. Yo, later, final boss. Adam says, but they said they won't replace him. Well, they said that before, but let's see what happens. Unless they want to do a... I don't know. Inhaled Fart says, you don't even understand the first Black Panther, so you don't understand why a prequel Black Panther movie would be important. Who are you talking in general or me specifically? Why do you think I don't understand the first Black Panther? Because I didn't like some of the CGI? Look, that's cool that you want a prequel to the Black Panther situation. That's fine. I'm not shitting on that, but that's not a substitute for T'Challa's story. That's a different story, just set within the Black Panther community, and that's cool. Like, that's fine. But what does that have to do with T'Challa? Urkel says, you didn't like the CGI? I didn't like some of the CGI for sure. Like, some of the fights, they look like Gumby flying around and shit. And some of the outside scenes look too much like a computer rather than just being outside. But I think the story was cool, like him struggling with the crown because he inherited it unexpectedly. So I like all those aspects. Yeah, inhaled farts. That's why, like, you're kind of just talking out of your ass. Because you're saying you specifically. I thought your issues were with the movie were story driven. No, I never said that. I said I didn't like the CGI. So I like how you're making a whole argument based on something you thought I said, which I didn't say. Yeah, Max Ugarte says, not to go off topic, but I'm having a bad feeling about the Eternals movie. Same here, man. As much as I like Jack Kirby stuff, I don't know. Inhale Fart says, let me have my argument. Well, get your shit together and then we can argue. Oreo Omega says the Black Panther movie was okay in my opinion. The fight choreography was sloppy, and T'Challa wasn't even the most interesting character in it. To me, Chadwick's best performance was in Civil War. Yeah, he was badass in Civil War. He was also badass in Infinity War. He's just badass in general as the character. But yeah, he was dope in Civil War for sure. Yeah, the fighting in Black Panther wasn't all that great, but I did like the story. I thought the story was cool. I mean, a big part of it was Killmonger. Like, that was dope. George Stalker says, Wade thinking about every possible Marvel movie while taking a piss with a random person. No, with a friend. Only with friends, baby. Plastiarto says, the figures are already looking like crap. Yeah. Not very good. Urkel says, Black Panther soundtrack has the best MCU soundtrack. I don't think I've listened to it. It was basically a Kendrick Lamar album, right? I heard the singles. The singles were cool. Yeah. Eric Layton says, most excited for Moon Knight. Hope it's high quality. Yeah, for sure. MCU Collector says, the Eternals figures are the best thing that Hasbro has ever done. I mean, if you find them in your Walgreens tomorrow, you'll make a review saying that. Hunter Dream says, yeah, it was Kendrick Lamar produced it. Okay, cool. Yeah, Moon Knight Mikey. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mikey's not here right now, but J Fig says, I like the Spider-Verse soundtrack. Yeah, that was really good. MCU Collector being 100% transparent right here. He says, no, they look like trash for real, but they're MCU figures and I'll love them. Hey, fair enough. Anthony C says, I just can't see any uniqueness about the Eternals figures. That's why I don't like them. I get it. Let's see if I missed any super chats. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. We're good. All right, you guys. I think we'll hang out for like 15 minutes and then we'll be out here. Dan Yoon says, ouch, guys. Woo, Dan Yoon is pissed off at you guys. Nah, I just don't think the looks lend themselves well to action figures. That's all. And who knows if you guys captured them accurately because we haven't seen... I don't think we've seen the Eternals. Have we seen a trailer? I don't think so. I don't know. But the thing is, any company that would have made those figures, they wouldn't have come out good. The designs just aren't that good. Congrate Nerds Out says, hey, wait, I just realized that your Christmas live isn't up. What's up with that? It's probably in the stream, right? I mean, in the playlist. Tim Burt says, at Dan Yoon, Immortal Hulk, Marvel Legends wave, please. MCU Collector says, give me the high-res images so I can have a better opinion. Yeah, it's the designs. It's the movie designs. That's all. Like, those characters in the comics aren't even that appealing. Like, I would like a comic book Icarus only because it's a comic book Icarus. It's got the Jack Kirby stuff, the blue, the yellow, the red. All that looks cool. But like the rest of the characters, I wouldn't care about any of them. Even in the, I mean, I'd buy them, but even in the comics, if you guys made comic versions of them, it'd be tough. They're just not that interesting of looking. They just don't look that cool. Dan Yoon says, nah, I'm just playing. I don't know what you guys are talking about anyways. Officially on the record, Dan does not know anything about Eternals figures. Inhaled Fart says, yo, am I wrong that Dan Yoon looks exactly like the MCU Shang-Chi figure? I don't want to be racist. I mean, like, I don't see the similarities, but I also I wouldn't call you a racist for saying that. I mean, I don't know. But sometimes, You know what could be informing your opinion about that, farts? I'm gonna help you out because like on the like Marvel Legends is known to do that, like make figures for certain characters that are based on the way that the employees look. Like a good example of that is the War Machine figure was based on David Vonner. So it's not. Everyone's saying pretty racist. Interesting. I know that Inhaled Farts is not a racist person, so I don't know. I don't agree with. I don't think that when you posted that, I was like, I don't see it, but okay. I mean, whatever. Inhaled Fart says, well, when people get black actors mixed up, it's totally racist. Um, Racist, but so what? Like I'm always confused on what the word racist means. Racist means that you like think lower of another race, right? Like if you think two white people look the same, I don't think you're racist. If you go, I hate these two white people because they look the same, or I don't know. I'm always confused on that. Racist is a strong word to throw around, you know. Dan Yoon says this unofficial Shang-Chi figure was not based off me. There you go. Good point. Even Yvonne Frias says, I thought it was kind of funny. Dan Yoon should take it as a compliment. The actor is very handsome. There you go. Kettle corn. Anthony Torres says, racist means you believe you're superior. Yeah, that's how I take it. So like if somebody like says something that's like in regards to race, it doesn't just mean you're racist, you know, like I mean some people that that are the same race look alike, you know, doesn't mean that you are racist for noticing. I don't know. But I didn't think they look alike, and I could tell the difference between Samuel L. Jackson and Lawrence Fishburne, so I don't know. Dan Yoon says, I don't think Inhaled is racist. There you go. Inhaled Farts. All your questions have been answered. It does not look like him, and you are not racist. Congratulations. Unofficial. Oh man. Bad Force Grum says unofficial. It's literally being sold in Target. I haven't seen anyone buy it at Target. Bat Force, to be fair. MCU Collector says, I would want an action figure likeness of me. Didn't a figure come out that you said looked like you? Or no, what was that? I don't know, you're racist. Whatever it was, you're fucking racist. What does this mean? Max Ugarte says, every time Dan pops in on a Wade stream, his hard stars spinning. His head starts. Art with Toy says Dan Yoon is like if it means the Shang-Chi fig is pulling all the ladies, then hell yeah, it looks like me. Oh yeah. MCU Collector says the unofficial Gilgamesh, the forgotten one, Build-A-Figure that doesn't exist, may look like me a little, only because the actor's Korean. Racist. Oh, his head starts spinning. My head doesn't start spinning. Dan is hella cool though. Dan is the homie, but I don't know what you're talking about. Anib says, I look like the Legend Thunderbird in Warpath, no lie. I look like Captain America, I think. No, I look like the, I forget his name. Adam Gonzalez. Okay, Wade. Oh yeah, Red Guardian. That's who I was looking like. I mean, that's who I was trying to look for. Wade says you look like, or Ivan Frias says, Wade, you look like Ursa Major. Let's see. What did Crossfire say? I'm not going to be able to find it. Nicole Evans says, I don't know, but that Snake Eyes actor is a hottie. There you go. Adam Gonzalez says, Mexican knockoff Christian Bale. J Fig says, Wade, you look like the Red Guardian. Racist! Racist! Nico Hodge says, I'm Legends Killmonger. Plastiartro says, The Machinist. That's a good movie. Urkel says, yo, your thoughts on people going nuts. Snake Eyes was not American. I didn't know that I don't know enough about Snake Eyes to care about that. Like, is he like American in the comics? Is he white? What is he? I don't know what he is. But I mean, but he is American, right? But he's just an Asian dude. I mean, does that make sense? Like, he's an American person. America's made up of a bunch of different people. Isn't he American, or I don't know. I don't know enough about him. Artwitz Toys says, Wade, you look like young Santa in the Netflix Christmas movie Claus. Racist. Racist. MCU Collector says, yeah, but they mean white. So, okay, he's Caucasian in the comics, but he's an American in the comics, right? That's the main thing. Not talking about race. Just, is he an American? And then, is he an American in the movies? But just he's Korean or Asian, or I don't know who the actor is. I don't know anything about so I don't know his race or anything. So I don't care whether he's white or whatever, but is he American? And he's supposed to be American. Okay, so yes, he's American. So he's American. Is he American in the movie? Wade is Mikael O'Hara. No, not the actor, the character. Do we know what the character is? Yeah, ethnicity. Cool, John. Okay, no trailer for the movie, so we don't know. Okay, so we don't know. Everyone's getting mad and we don't know. I just figure if he's American in the comics, I'm sure he's going to be American in the movie, but they just chose to pick like an Asian actor. What's wrong with that? If he's still American and the same, character beats are still there, that's the whole idea, right? Like that's if he's still an American person that went to Japan to train and whatever, that's cool. But I think if he was Japanese and he stayed in Japan, doesn't it kind of take away a little bit from Snake Eyes? I don't know. J Figs brings up a good point too. He says, I think as long as he acts good, who the fuck cares? That's true, but it should also be faithful to the characters, the spirit of the character, not necessarily the look or the ethnicity, but I'm saying the spirit of the character. Inhaled Fart says Wade is spitting fire right now. That makes me nervous because you're racist. No, I'm just kidding. Wade looks like Wade. No, I think I look like Ashton Kutcher mixed with Charlton Heston. I look like Charlton Heston and Ashton Kutcher's mom had a kid. Natalie says, can we talk about Thor or pirates? So Natalie's been wanting me to tell a story on here. Wait. Gross misconduct is spitting real facts. Let's see what he says. Gross misconduct is a good dude. He says he won't have any lines. Oh, yeah. There we go. Wade looking like Alf. JFig says, why is no one mad at Christian Bale being Batman? What do you mean? What's the angle you're playing at there, Jay? I'm interested. Pasiato says, okay, guys, gotta go. Well done, Wade. Zero weirdness today. That's a 0% weirdness factor in today's stream. JFig says Batman is American. Is America. Okay. But the character is American. Like Christian Bale played an American character, right? So that's what I'm saying with Snake Eyes. Is what is the, I don't know what the ethnicity of the actor is. Let's say he's Japanese. Is this Japanese actor playing an American character? Because there's American Japanese people, right? Okay, the actor's British. Okay, yeah, the actor is British. Okay, Inhale Fart says I think he's Korean. Yeah, JFig says there's American everything. That's right. That's the whole point of having like the different ethnicities involved in these things. And as long as it doesn't contradict the spirit of the character, then I think we're good to go. So like if it's a Korean American person playing Snake Eyes, an American person, I think we're still good to go. I don't necessarily see the problem with that. I don't think I would like it if he was in Korea and he was a Korean, like from Korea, and then he was Snake Eyes. Then I could see how people would go like, well, that's not the character at that point. Because a big part of it is him being an American and then him going over. I would imagine him being American and going like overseas or to wherever to train is that much more important, right? I don't know. Whipstorm says they're stereotyping a ninja being Asian. Toy Chase says J-Lo played a Mexican and people were not happy. And she's Puerto Rican? So my wife has been, all right, it's time to get out of here, you guys, but I got to do shout outs before I do. And I want to tell you real quick, my wife has been telling me to tell all you guys this story of one time where we went to Disneyland and she's all in love with Thor. She's like all in love with, I mean, she hasn't watched the movies in forever, but that's like the one movie that she actually went with me to the theater to see, and she stayed up. And after, when we left, I was like, oh, what'd you think? She's like, oh, it was okay. Every other movie, she's like, I don't know, I fell asleep. But that movie, she's like, oh, it's okay. So like every time there's something about Thor, she'll tell my daughter like, oh, that's your dad and all this shit. No matter what, like it could be any kind of Thor, like someone different dressed up as Thor, Christian, what's his name? Chris Hemsworth. There could be a drawing of Thor, whatever it is. She's like, oh yeah, no, that's your dad. So one time we're at Disneyland and like we seen Thor walk by. And then my wife was like, oh, I'll get a picture with Thor. I was like, oh yeah, we could get a picture with Thor. That'd be cool. So we go over there and she like handed me all her shit, like her purse and camera and shit like that. And then she's like, okay. And she's all getting ready. Like, I'm going to take the picture. I was like, no. And the Disney people were like, oh, did you want to get in on the picture? And I was going to go, yeah. And my wife said, no, he didn't want to go. He didn't want to take the picture. He's good over there. And I'm like, I did want to take the picture. It's like a family portrait without me. No, I don't think it's Chris Hemsworth because she liked this dude at Disneyland too. Madness80 says, show her Vincent D'Onofrio Thor. There we go. Oh, MCU Collector says, now what about pirates? Oh, one time we're at Disneyland and you come off the ride and sometimes they have pirates singing. I think they were singing yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Natalie says, no, I'm not attracted to him at all. She's attracted to me, okay? She likes me. Ashton Kutcher mixed with Charlton Heston. No, she says, you told me you didn't want to be in the picture. I swear you did. No, I was like, oh yeah. And you're all, no, you're okay. It's all right. I'm scared for her to meet Billy because Billy kind of looks like he has Thor-like tendencies, right? JFig says, was that dude good looking? Probably. Like they always have like these models walking around playing these characters over there. JFix says, "All right, I'm hella confused by this story. It's full of twists and turns for sure." Um, oh, and then the pirates one was we came off the ride, and the pirates were like yo ho, and I started singing along with them, but hella loud. And I think they got annoyed, so they just stopped singing, and they made me sing by myself, like in front of all these people. They're like, "Yeah, you got it, you son of a bitch," and I was like, I didn't back down. I just sang the shit, and my wife and daughter left right away. Like, they were gone. Speed force. Tim Birch. Bah. Charlton Kuchton. Artwood's Toy says, "You should punk him, Wade. He's probably just a model." Yeah, so there's always fun stories at Disneyland. Like one time my daughter, she got all like giggly when Captain America walked by. I was like, "You don't even like Captain America." And she's like, "I don't want to take a picture with him." JFig says the Wolverine in the Florida Universal is a fat, out of shape guy. No, at Anaheim Disneyland, these motherfuckers all look like models and shit, and like they could be in the movies themselves. Josh, we deserve is Wade with no hat is story time. Oh, hey, look at that. Thirsty for Chicken with the $20 super chat says, "This is like complaining that Robert Downey Jr. isn't actually a billionaire tech wizard who builds an Iron Man suit. It's an actor's job to play the role of someone they are not. Shouldn't matter what country he's from." Well, I mean that's not necessarily true. Like the where the character from is from informs who they are. So like it doesn't matter the ethnicity. I don't know. Urkel says, "Do you think we get the MCU if Disney didn't buy Marvel?" They already had the MCU going before Disney bought them. I think that's why Disney bought them. But Avengers 1 came out before Disney bought them. Maybe they couldn't get to the Infinity War storyline. Maybe they couldn't go that big with it. But they were already doing dope shit. They were already killing shit by the time Disney came and bought them up. Tim Birch says, "I'm going to call Andre and Thor tomorrow. I got beef with Andre and Thor right now." Nicole Evans says, "It would only be weird if it was someone like Captain America not being played by an American." No, even that, it doesn't matter. Like, if he could play the American, like, okay, yeah, like, if it's an American, like, some British people could look like American, like, okay, Captain America is a Caucasian American dude. A Caucasian British guy can play that. An African American, I'm sorry, an African. Well, I'm all fucked up now. A person from Africa can't play Caucasian Steve Rogers from America. I don't know. Steve Rogers. I guess they can, but there'd be things you'd have to ignore. I don't know. Laserpan says Disney bought Marvel in 2009. Are you sure? Because I thought they bought them. Because if you go watch all the movies, like Avengers is the first one that has any Disney logo, and all it says is that it was financed by Disney. Like the movie was already made. Are you guys sure? What year did Disney buy Marvel? All right, cool. I was wrong. My bad. I thought they bought because how come Bry2J? What's up there, Brian? How you doing? Thirsty for Chicken says, oh, where'd it go? He said something like, I try to come to Odious, I mean, to David, to John, to, John, to Wade's defense, and he shot me down. That's crazy. No, no, no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. 2009, Disney announced a deal to acquire Marvel. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought it was right before Avengers, so I guess I was wrong. Uh, inhaled parts. MCU Collector says, I really thought it was just before Avengers. Everyone says, oh, Wade's real name is David. JFig says David. He looks like a David. Could be. Super Dave. Nicole Evans says Disney owns my soul at this point. Ronald. Wade's real name is actually Ronald. Looks like a Jonathan to me. Keith. Looks like a Wyatt. Looks like a Ronnie. Looks like a Kim. I'll give you guys a hint. Marcus Yee is the closest. And that's... I promise you that Marcus Yee is the closest. There's some other ones that are as close, but he is very close. Keith David Odious Epstein. Oh shit. Jimmy, Kimberly, Pam, Kenny, Jim, James. Thirsty for Chicken says, I'm calling you Odious, Josh, John, David, Wade every time I say hello from now. JFix says Kimmy. Urkel says, wait, so Wade isn't your real name? It could be. Maybe that's the big twist. Kimberto. Wade looks like a Wade. Big Timmy. Maybe Larry, maybe a Larry MCU collector. Kimbo Slice. Kimball. Pablo. Marcus Yee is still the closest. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Conor McGregor. They call him Slim Shady. Just don't call me Shirley. Ezekiel. Karen. Don't mess with Keith David lest you summon the man himself. Lumberjack. Cam. Timbo Slice. T'Challa. This is when I can't say. Romo's got to keep his mouth shut, or else I'm coming for him. Kimothy. Kim is his middle name, no? Cameron. I like Sonny's Guadalupe. Could be Guadalupe. Could be Himbarto. Could be Rumpelstiltskin, yeah. MCU Collector. Could be Connor. Could be Casey. Kimberly Ann Possible. Juan Wade Odie. Could be Ken. We all know it's Wavid. It could be Wavid. Mick. It could be Mick, yeah. No, Michael Gutierrez. Have you seen the What If merch? No, I haven't. Kent, Karen, Cara Dune, Israel, Jeff, Kai. Who should not be named. Oh, what's that dude's name? What's the other name for Wyatt? What's like the full name for Wyatt? There's a weird ass name. Brian says Jesus, Odious, Von Wadenberg, Voldemort. Thirsty for Chicken says, wait, so your name actually isn't Wade? I'll never say. I'll never say whether it really is Wade, whether it isn't, whether it's Pam, Juan, John, David, Kim, Blair, Kevin, Kane, Ken, Carlos, Wilshire, Wade Russell, Keith David Jr., Kim David Kim, pseudonym, Kim Kardashian, Kit Kelly, Kaji, looks like a Rick to me, Kobe. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, keep it together. Ignacio, Hillshire, Craig David, Pam, Ross, Sydney, Bob Evans. My real name isn't Gonzo. There, now tell me yours. Names are given to you. So I have the name that is given to me. Wendigo Prime 2099. Kimbodius, LeBron, Jim Henson, Adolf, oh shit, Kyle, Donatello, Robin. I gotta go. Kim Cuddy, Kaden. My name is Mud. Shriek. He looks like a Shriek to me. Mr. Bigglesworth, Don Diego, Caleb, Abraham, Waldorf, Goku, Raphael, Kid Cudi, Luther, Ralph Boner, Thirsty for Chicken, Mohammed. It's Mohammed, Pam, Caesar the Great. Michael Gutierrez says, would Odious be a Maximal or a Predacon? I don't think he'd be either. He'd be like a lone wolf. Michael Wade, Bojangles. All right, it's time to go. Reading the fake names is always fun, but it's time to get out of here. It's getting late. I wanted to get off here 15 minutes ago, but I think I will give shout outs. I'm so happy that we got back up to 200 people though. That's dope. So shout out to, who is this? High School Creations for sharing this picture of Logan that I took with his diorama. Shout out to Billy Moon. Shout out to Wing or Lose. Shout out to Diego. Shout out to Thor 2012. Shout out to the Pumpkin King Isaac. Shout out to Nando Knight. Shout out to Romo. Shout out to Gonzo. Shout out to the Mighty Most Jeff. Shout out to Elm Street is where it's at, baby. He already left. Shout out to Gonzo for sharing the review. Everybody go share my review, please. Shout out to Two Shot Toys. Shout out to the RMD Collective. Oh, shout out to Pharaoh Monch for posting my picture on his Instagram. How awesome is that? Huge shout out to Pharaoh Monch. Shout out to Vasco Toys. Oh, real quick, let's go over to the super chat. Shout out to Nicole Evans. She says, good night. Thanks for the laughs. No problem, Nicole. Thank you for coming through. Shout out to the Brooklyn Knight 13. Shout out to Storybook Heroes. Oh, I'm giving shout outs to people who just shared the picture. But yeah, hell yeah. I appreciate that. Shout out to the Figure Report. He's not here, but shout out to him. Shout out to the E-Man. Stay smooth, baby. Shout out to Whipstorm. Shout out to Henkin. Shout out to Tony Collector. Shout out to Barry Dean. Shout out to Nightwing X. Shout out to Graphitoy. Shout out to RDX Drone. Shout out to Batforce Grumps. I think he might have left, but shout out to Batforce. He is awesome. Shout out to Marcus Yee. Shout out to Lucky Butter. Shout out to Thirsty for Chicken. Y eso es todo right there, Holmes. Bright2J Presents says, check out the Inner City Geeks podcast on everything but iTunes. There you go. And it says, orale. Tuesday crew, yo. Take care, y'all. Later, Cholo. Madness 80, the infamous anime hater. Toying around. What's up there, Kevin? Oh, yeah. Shout out to J Figs. He didn't share, but shout out to him anyways. There we go. You guys, just so you know, Romo's bringing to my attention, there are no thumbs down on the second stream. So, the haters, they saw the stream go up, they went and pressed a bunch of dislikes, and then they bounced. Pablo says, laters, vatos locos. S Boogie says, peace, y'all. All right, everyone. I'll see you guys on Friday along with DGDX. Yvonne says, peace out, broskies. Have a good night and stay safe. Also, you are blocked. All you motherfuckers are getting blocked. Oh, yeah. And also, be sure to check me out Saturday on High School Creations YouTube channel. We'll be on there talking shit. I'll be pretending like I'm all artistic with the Odious heads. I'll be like, oh, I got to do a base coat. And then I do like the details. I'll be selling it like that shit is the hardest thing in the world. And like I'm super artistic. Oh, when I was younger, I used to paint rocks and shit. And I knew I would do this one day, and I'm painting these. All right, peace out, everybody. If anybody finds the Turtles in Disguise and wants to hook me up, I